Hi everyone, it's Foreign Gamer and welcome to my first CSGO video about the minors for the 2019 IEM Katowice major in Poland. The EU minor is just days away, so let's look at the format, the teams in question, and who is most likely to get through to the new challenger stage. Format is two GSL groups of 4 teams, with double elimination with just the opening game, a best of 1, and the rest of the games are best of 3. Two teams advance from each group to the playoffs, which is a double elimination bracket with all best of 3 games. The team that wins the winners final and the team that wins the losers final qualifies for the next stage, which is the new challenger stage. The team that comes in third place placed in the minor third place decider, with all the teams that finished third in the other minors, the CIS, the NA and the Asia minor. Personally, I think that this is a great format. There is no fluke best of 1 winners game that can get you to the playoff phase. If you play a best of 3 elimination game, this format, in my opinion, will get the best teams to the major. Now let's talk about the teams. Group A is Mousesports, Valiance, Team Vitality and Optic Gaming. Opening games are Mouse vs Valiance and Vitality vs Optic. In the first game, Mouse should win over Valiance. They have a more experienced team with better players with far more LAN experience than Valiance. Could get interesting if we end up on a map like Inferno, which isn't the best map for Mouse, and Valiance had some good games and some close losses, like the overtime loss game to Vitality 20-22. Also, if both Esperanto and Hunter go off, it could get interesting. Valiance has some firepower, but when you look at Mouse, they have Sunny, Oscar and Robs. Each of those 3 players can win the game. True, Robs hasn't been performing to his level, but if they prepared well for this minor, and with Stiko's help, Robs could be a star player again. Overall, Mouse should win the game. Second game, Vitality vs Optic. Both teams underperforming in general. Both teams changing 1 player just before this minor. Vitality bench happy to get Alex from LDLC. Optic signed Refresh from Fraxters and bench Nico, the Danish player. Both teams have an experienced core of players. On the Vitality side, it's NBK, Apex and RPK. On Optics, it's Cajun B, Config and Snappy. I think both teams can meet on a map like Inferno or even Nuke. Both play those maps a lot, have good results against similar ranked teams, and also both IGLs prefer to play to their team's strength than to the opponent's weakness. This is more of a 50-50 game for me. If Optic gets their shit together and finally start using config in the correct spots and roles, and if Refresh steps up like he did in Fraxters, they have a chance to take this game. On the other side, most likely Zaiwu will go ham with the op, like he does most often. The question is who will join him. For my money, it has to be Apex, and both NBK and RPK can't shit the bed. Also, Alex is the question mark, but I think he can't be worse than Happy Dad. Personally, I would give the edge to Optic. They have more firepower with config and refresh. KJB being the middleman is always good. I won't go into all the possible outcomes of the games. From Group A, Mouse goes out in first place. Second after a rematch in the losers final is Optic. Vitality finishes third and Valiance last. In Group B we have North, Windigo, ex-Space Soldiers and Ents. Opening games are North vs Windigo and Space Soldiers vs Ents. So let's go to the first game, North vs Windigo. I give the win to North. Under Cadian, North seems to be playing good. Cadian looks like he knows how to use Gate in the team, has Valde, one of the best all-rounders in the game, and Kirby who can still go off. AZ is just AZ, and no one expects nothing more out of him. North has more LAN experience, better players, and has a better map pool in general. For Windigo, the only hope they have if both Poison and Ships go off on a map like maybe Mirage, they have a small chance, but overall, North should take it. Second game is Space Soldiers vs Ents. This should be easy for Ents. With Sergey, Ariel and Alu, this should be a win for the boys from Finland. Space Soldiers lost their best player in Xantares. His replacement, Yam, isn't even in the same league and to be fair, was at best an average player. Space Soldiers also famously, 99% of the time, shit the bed on land, with one exception being the WESG finals in which they lost anyway to Fnatic. Map shouldn't really matter, and takes the game. From Group B, I'll give a bold prediction that ENCE goes out in first place and North is second. ENCE is my pick to be a surprise team that can mix up this minor and maybe finally show its full potential. North also had some disappointing games against RNG and Sharks in the ESL Pro League, so I'll say they will come in second. I'll give Windigo the third place and expect Soldiers in the last. So let's recap. In my playoff bracket, I got from Group A Mouse and Optic, and from Group B ENCE and North. I guess who meets who on which side of the bracket is important, as well the form they will be in after the group stage, but let's do the predictions for the playoffs. I'll say that the two teams that go straight to the major are Mouse Sports, and I'll give it to ENCE. I believe that ENCE is hungry to show themselves in the major. They have great stars in Sergey and Ariel. Alu is a stable AWPer that can guide the team to the major. As I said before, ENCE is my surprise pick, so I can't have them not making it to the major. So the team that comes in third and goes to the third place decider is North. They are good enough to win against Optic and have the players to do it. Only thing that can sway the game in Optic's favor is if Config and Refresh both show up and Cajun B plays like it's 2015 all over again. So that is it. These are my predictions for the IEM Katowice 2019 Europe Minor. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comment section below. If you don't agree, please give me your side of it. And if you enjoyed my first video, please leave a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and let's hope the games will be amazing.